Well, it seems to be working. Hello, this is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. And today we've got a neato one. Oh boy! From Japan. I found this over at the Wajimaya Japanese market. Super duper hyper rad market over in Renton, Washington. This is Nissin Deka with mayo sauce yakisoba. And sauce yakisoba just means like regular yakisoba. Hey, that's enough out there. I thought there was going to be a big change in volume once he turned 7. Less of the loud, high-pitched screaming and stuff, but unfortunately, that's just not the case, ladies and gents. The screaming continues, and the loud noises continue. That's enough, that's enough. Shush, 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 shush. Oh, how long do we go? 3 minutes, I'm guessing? Yes, one. Third review of the day. So a big topic all of a sudden on the local Kenmore Facebook group, Kenmore Neighbors, busing of children. So if your kid doesn't have any like disabilities or anything, and you live within a mile of your school, you're probably not going to be able to get a bus for your kid to go to school. Okay. People are flipping out. Like, really. God, I remember I had to go to the high school. I rode my bike to the high school. I rode my bike to junior high, which was even further. Yeah. And then I started walking to high school. A lot of uphill going there. That wasn't the problem. The walk wasn't the problem. The going was the problem. I didn't want to go there. God. I hated high school. Bunch of freaking horrible human beings in Anacortes, Washington around 1992? 91. Because, yeah, what happened was I was going to school. They gave me detention. Okay, now hear me out. There was a computer in the, what do you call it? Like Job Opportunities Learning Center or whatever. It was next to the counseling office, and there was a computer that was all jacked up. Me and a couple of my cronies at the time, who also ended up being horrible people, the computer was completely jacked up. So I tried to fix it, and it was just like a software issue, hopefully. And then it didn't work, so I put it back the way it was. And then, of course, one of the overseers there was like, what happened to the computer? And they, of course, said, oh, he did this. And so I was like, it was broken. It wasn't working right. I tried to fix it. I couldn't. So I removed all the changes that I'd made and left it exactly the way I found it. I tried to do my best to fix it. Detention! I refused to do it. So I dropped out of school because of that. And I got met with by staff, my parents. We had a big meeting. They're like, we're going to send you to college. I'm like, okay, cool. I like that. Because they like the fact that I refused. Like I think it was the vice principal and I can't remember who all they were, but like all these people were like, you know what, if you really were just trying to help, it's good of you that you stuck to your guns and refused to be punished for something that you didn't, you know. I'm like, I swear, that's really all I was trying to do was fix this stupid thing. But you can ask the computer teacher, Mr. Sherritt. Ah, Mr. Sherritt. That guy was cool, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hopefully he's still around. He was a great guy. Poor guy. They gave all the new computers at my high school to the business classes so people could type and use Microsoft Works. He didn't get nothing. He had, God, what were they? If you're hip on old computers, he had a bunch of Morrow MD3s and like 3 Morrow MD11s. And this was in 92. We're talking computers that were like out in 78. They were just like really not into... And then the oil refineries, there's oil refineries next to Anacortes. They donated a bunch of IBM, what were they, PS2 Model 50s or something like that. They bought the whole shebang. Like, what? And they were like teaching you to type, which was another thing that was crummy about school. So I have not only poor vision, but I've got another disability. But it's interesting. I can go like that, but with this hand, yeah, I can't do it. And I can also go like this. But yeah, so my left hand's all screwed up. There's like nerve damage that can't be repaired. Why don't you try doing these stretches with a little ball? No, it doesn't. You can't repair nerves. But anyways, I would be in typing class, and of course, if you can't do stuff like that with one of your hands, how are you going to use home run? That teacher fought me every day. You need to be using the home row. You will be able to type much faster. I was typing like 70 words a minute doing hunting and pecking. They got so mad at me about that. I even got crap from other students like, you need to do that because you're just like doing it wrong on purpose. And I'm like, well, yeah, because if I do it the way you want me to, it won't work. It's called adaptation. Look it up. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. But college, I enjoyed college very much. And what's even better about that is even though like 90% of the classes that I took in college were like fluff. I mean, I took film, I took psychology or philosophy, I took art appreciation. I took like tons of extra stuff because my goal was to use as many credits as I could per quarter. So I was working, or I was going to community college every quarter, including summer, and taking all the credits I could. And then all of a sudden they said, oh, well, you were supposed to be working on this degree and now you can't do it, so we're gonna like not let you go anymore. And then I was saddled with a whole bunch of student debt, and I guess you could say luckily or not luckily, I'd rather not have the visual disability that I have. But because of that, I ended up getting out of my student loans. So that was pretty cool. I'm happy about that. So it's nice not to have debt. It's crazy though. There's so many people in so much debt that's like insurmountable, especially student loans. But I'll be dead honest. I don't think they should really like get rid of people's student loans. I mean, mine had to do with the disability, so But honestly, you knew, I mean, they warn you the whole time. No, you can't file bankruptcy on a student loan or federal student loan. No, you can't do this. If you default on this, it's going to make your credit go to crap. It's going to do all these things. And now everybody's like, they should have made all the bad needs to go away. Yeah. I signed on the dotted line. I read all the documentation. It said this would happen. It's happening now, and I don't like it. Yakisoba. Okay. It's a very standard sauce yakisoba, and it's a lot of it. A whole freaking load of it. You know what sounds good? Putting some eggs in a pan and omeletizing those. That's almost criminal though. That's a lot. Okay. Yeah, that'd be a lot. And I only have 2 eggs left. That's really irritating. So I need, not only do I need to get eggs, I need to get mung bean sprouts. My lovely wife got me mung bean sprouts the other day, and then we had the weekend. And now, yeah, she got those for me on Friday. And now it's Monday and they expire tomorrow. It's just like, what the hell? Safeway grocery store number, blah, 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 and 6800 Bothell Way, whatever. I don't know. I go to that place, I just get like irritated. I'll say though, it was nowhere near, it wasn't bad. The place that was bad yesterday was Target. Wow. Wowie zowie. Okay. Skinny time. Let's see how this goes. No, come on. That's a delicious yakisoba. But I need a little bit more of the slice on here. We'll try that. Yeah, I think that'll work. Come on, baby. Mayonnaise. I wish there was a way to more easily do that. So it is indeed a wasabi yakisoba. Wasabi yaki. There's some spring onion. I'm not going to use any of these mung bean sprouts. I would have liked to use chashu, but I'm literally down to 1 slice, and I don't want to keep it away from like a really good Japanese variety. I'm gonna add some sansyo on here, and then we are going to rotato like it's 1999, ladies and gentlemen, or whatever. We're gonna rotato like it's something to do, like people everywhere do it, and I don't think they do. So let's do this. All right, well that was 3 of them. Not bad. There will be another one coming that I'm going to do today. And you will get to see it on the next episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, which I know you're going to enjoy. But, yeah, so what is that going to be? There we go. It is Paldo stir-fried kimchi noodles, made in South Korea for the U.S. North American market. That'll be on the next episode. I've actually had that one before, and I believe it was review number 344 or 346. Way back in April 2011. So I figure it's worth another shot, and it has a different, even the company has a different logo now. So, yeah, this has been Hans the Ramen Reader wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one, and bye.